So welcome back. This is Little Abner right here. This is Stella. Look at the camera. You're on live TV. These are some beauties that we have here on the Dawn Show. You're watching live. We are live and we are local. And we have here Steve Kramer, who actually, and we already met Susan. We already know Susan with Ronald McDonald House. But tell us about the dogs and how you became how you certify the therapy dog, Steve.
Well, first of all, any breed can be a therapy dog. You can go from a toy Yorkie, teacup poodle, right to a Mastiff. It has nothing to do with the breed and whether they're purebred or mixed. It has to do with the temperament and the handler's commitment to want to volunteer and work with kids or adults in the hospitals. And it has been proven over years that dogs and animals, whether it's dogs, lower the blood pressure and lower the anxiety of a patient in a hospital.
And all of us, don't you just feel relaxed just petting the dogs right now?
Oh, I have to pet because I'm very anxious.
I think that look at these pictures with the kids. The dogs they're almost like a big rug. I mean, I think my 6-year-old would be like these kids, just
Abner
laying on them.
That's Abner, 5 weeks old.
Oh, look at that face. Now, actually, he was in the dog show. He's
Yes.
a blue ribbon.
Yeah, as a puppy, he won his class as a
I'm just going to relax here, y'all. If you forgive me,
he had exercise. He walked from the side, and now he's down. They're not what you call real active dogs.
Which is great for being a therapy dog,
It's
right?
one of the great things for therapy dogs. And the position that they're in, this is how they are in Ronald McDonald House. And it's not always the children that we're seeing. A lot of time it's the parents
Where are you going?
that we're seeing and the siblings. And sometimes their anxiety, you have a child that's been in the hospital, has had surgery, and the parents come back from the hospital and they are like wiped out.
Yeah.
They'll come and they see the dogs, they lean up against the wall, slide down, and crash, but yet they are petting and just rejuvenating from, petting the dogs. It's wonderful.
Yeah, Stella's a leaner. She's leaning right on my legs.
She's
here.
the leaner,
she's a lover.
but she is also the one that is so gentle with the infants.
Okay.
We had a patient that came in. She was about 3 days old. Problem with her larynx and her esophagus, and there was a lot of surgery. She came in. She was about 5 pounds. 5 months later, she left. She was about 18 pounds. But the day she left, Stella, she was laying there with her mom on the floor, and Stella came over, dropped down, and crawled over, put her head next to the baby, and the baby just took her fingers with Stella's ear, and was like a blanket.
Oh.
And you just saw everybody relax. It was wonderful. She's helped kids walk.
You're a miracle worker.
Oh, she
It's
is.
amazing when you think about all the technology that we're blessed with in Philadelphia with our great doctors and our great hospitals, and yet therapy dogs like yours just work miracles with families and kids, really.
It's really a miracle in itself that, first of all, 5-10 years ago, to walk into a hospital with a child was unreal. Then you bring the children in. Now you're bringing dogs in. A lot of times when I go to the hospital, when I check in, there's a list of rooms I have to go see because they want to see a therapy dog.
Yeah.
And especially in orthopedics, we go a lot and work with some of the patients, getting them up and downstairs.
And Susan, I know that when you entered into the world of nonprofits, and obviously I'm trying to pull at your heartstrings here because we're talking about nonprofit organizations, and so we really need people to support all that you're doing here, right? I mean, that's what it's all about.
That is what it's all about. And, just when Steve was talking about both parents and children and siblings, we have a lot of siblings that live in the house. And a lot of people have left their dogs to come and live at the Ronald McDonald House. And then other families have never pet a dog before. And so the experience that they're having through dog therapy is they're missing their dog or cat at home, and this is a way to reconnect, or they've never had the experience before, and they are reducing their anxiety and learning about the love of pets. So it's a variety of reasons why everyone feels connected to the dogs that are coming to the Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah, absolutely. So you, and we should point out, when you look at the dogs, you said they don't have to be like your dog's a blue ribbon winner. They can be a rescue dog, but you have to certify them. You have to know that they're safe and they have a certain skill set.
There's a test that I train and I also certify therapy dogs. And there's about 15 different steps that they have to pass to go through. A lot of it's the basic sit, stay, heel. But other parts of it is letting someone approach them, pet them, check their ears, believe it or not.
Touching their paws, because some dogs get sensitive with the
exactly.
paws.
And the other thing that I test for is having children play so that the dogs don't charge after the children. That could be
Or jump, that sort of thing.
yeah, anything pulling, because I have to protect the kids. And a lot of times we're in a hospital situation, and you have frail people, so we have to make sure the dogs are gentle going in. And my biggest problem with these two is them staying awake long enough to do something.
Well, even asleep, they're just a comfort. You know,
Oh, thank
I
you.
just love it. We're going to continue on because we have more dogs and more amazing people. Thank you so much for being
you're
here
welcome.
today.
My pleasure.
And I really, I do hope that everybody looks at these dogs, looks at these great people and all that they're doing, and that you make sure that you either donate or you attend that November 15th event. We're going to be right back with more doggies, more great people here on The Dawn Show.